think we recovered from that, Dave. Our
I can't
next,
believe after all of that.
I know.
There will be no singing, no dancing.
You know, I just have to say, Dave, really quickly, Dave, you did set up this schedule.
I know. I wouldn't blame but myself.
Dave Ebert, President of Wisconsin Math Council, is nominated. Dave's topic is, what is mathematics?
All right, well, welcome. Thank you all for being here. I had the privilege last week of attending the NCTM annual conference in Philadelphia, and a lot of the things I picked up there I'm going to share with you today. I obviously had a lot more than will fit in a 5-minute session, but one place, it wasn't all going to sessions. I got out, saw the city a little bit. This is the second bank of the United States in Philadelphia. It was based on the Parthenon when they built it, and it used to be a bank, but now it's a portrait gallery. So here's one of the portraits, Meriwether Lewis, and what is Meriwether Lewis famous for?
Lewis and Clark.
Lewis and Clark. He's half of Lewis and Clark. Well, if you read down here, if you read what it says about him, and this is the curse of being a math teacher, the curse and the joy of being a math teacher, you find math everywhere. So this is what it said. He led the Corps of Discovery to the West Coast and back. To prepare for his trek, he studied mathematics. Now, I don't know about this guy, but I'm thinking if I'm going out to this place, I'd probably be studying survival skills. Why on earth did Lewis and Clark need mathematics? You know, it seems like the last thing you'd want to study if you're going into this, basically this wilderness to explore. Well, let's think about what mathematics really is. Mathematics is problem solving. It's reasoning. It's active, it's important, it's relevant, and it's necessary. If we think about mathematics in this way, it makes perfect sense. Mathematics is not doing problem numbers 1 through 29 odds. It's not memorizing formulas. It's not disconnected from other subjects. It's not disconnected from other mathematical topics. And it's not doing one right problem, one right way to get one right answer. Mathematics, we've got an image problem. Mathematics has an image problem here. The public has a very narrow view about what mathematics truly is. But, you know what, let's think about why this image is there. What's the number one way we communicate with parents in society? What's the number one way we do that? Guess what, it's none of these. It's not email, it's not phone, it's not face-to-face meeting. The number one way we communicate with parents in society is through our homework. Let's think about that. Many people in this room send homework home just about every day. So when parents and people see the homework we give, our values about what mathematics is projected in that homework. So we're sending this message to parents and the community that mathematics is all about mastering a narrow set of skills. When our homework is doing problem numbers 1 through 29 odds, that's what the parents or our students think that mathematics is. So the choices we make about this really reflects what we value in teaching and learning mathematics. And got a quote there, I'm sure if I start reading that, my slide will flip. So let's think about this. Mathematics has an image problem. We know this. But we need to look in the mirror and realize that we are perpetuating that image problem. Because we're sending the message to society that mathematics is about a narrow set of skills. Now, I didn't just go sightsee in Philadelphia. I also saw a number of great sessions. The closing session was by Edward Berger, who's a professor at Williams College in Massachusetts. And he talked about his fantasy. Don't worry, it's nothing dirty. He talked about his fantasy. Here's his fantasy. To make mathematics a lively, entertaining, and important intellectual pursuit that has real value to our students' real lives. That sounds like what mathematics is. Now, he also talked about the payoff in mathematics education, when it gets useful. It needs to be today, it needs to be now. We keep telling our students that math gets useful and interesting when you get to calculus. Well, the majority of our students never even make it to calculus. Why is the payoff when they get to calculus? Sorry, back to Lewis and Clark. Now, the records will show, history will show that Lewis and Clark never encounter any joke worksheets on the way. Records show that. But let's think about what they did do. They utilized problem-solving skills. They utilized reasoning skills, active learning, important skills. relevant skills, necessary skills. They utilized mathematics. They did not do problems numbers 1 through 29 odds. They never memorized the formula. They didn't use individual disconnected subjects or fail to build on what they already learned. And they did not encounter a single situation that had a single right answer. So what is mathematics? It's the mathematics that Lewis and Clark used on their travels. It's problem solving, it's reasoning, it's active, it's important, it's relevant, and it's necessary. And we need to remember